When we go to schools and colleges and universities, we are learning, we are acquiring information, which is called knowledge, about various subjects, in order to have a good career, or a good job, or if you fail, you go to, and so on, which is the accumulation of knowledge during a certain period of time, from the boyhood till you leave university, which is the accumulation of knowledge which can be used skillfully or otherwise. If you want to be a plumber, you must be. If you want to be a professor, if you want to be a scientist, if you want to be a mathematician, it's all, the whole process is the same. To learn, which is to accumulate knowledge, and from that knowledge act. Right? And there is also act, and from that action learn, which is also there. Isn't that clear? Of course. Which is the accumulated knowledge and act and learn. Which also, after acting, learning, accumulated knowledge, act. Both are the same, essentially. But also, there is another kind of learning, which is a little more difficult. These two we know. Accumulated knowledge and act and having acted, learn from your action, which becomes the knowledge, and so both are the same. Now we are saying something entirely different, because this is mechanical. Are you following all this? Because this is a process of acting from the known. The conductor, the pianist, the plumber, the fiddler, the professor, the scientist, all these have accumulated knowledge and act. Therefore, they are moving from the known to the known to the known to the known, modifying all the time. Right? Now we are saying there is a different way of learning. I don't know if you are interested in this, because this requires a little more thinking together. One sees the accumulation of knowledge is necessary to drive a car and so on. So if you want to build a bridge, you must know the whole stresses and the strains and the quality of the earth and so on, so on. That is, our mind has been informed, acquired knowledge, and acting from there. This is the everlasting movement of man. You understand? That is, gather information, knowledge, act. So the knowledge is the past, of course. And from that knowledge you act. This is clear, isn't it? Right? We must meet together, otherwise I'm talking to myself, which is no good. I can do that in my room. So we are saying there is a different kind of learning, which hasn't its root in the known. Right? In the known, in the sense, knowledge and acting. See the difference. I'm going to point out carefully this. There is acquiring knowledge and then acting from it. So there is action modifies the knowledge modifies the action. This is what we are doing all the time. Therefore, it becomes routine, mechanical. There's never a freedom to inquire into something which is not known. A freedom from the known to observe something you do not know. You follow?